Hi, and welcome to Moving Your Biz Forward through funneling your energy into things that matter. I am Luba Carlson. You can find me at wonderclosetwarrior.com. I help busy women in business spend less time working and more time enjoying their life and their loved ones. So one more time, you can find me at wonderclosetwarrior.com. I am a productivity igniter, which means that I am all about being efficient with your time, with your energy, knowing what your priorities are, knowing what to do to make things happen for yourself, for your family, and knowing how to make this happen without having to work 70 hours work weeks. So today I wanted to tell you about 4 productivity tips that I think can help you move your business forward. So my first tip for you is do not confuse accomplishment with activity. What I see happening very often is that when we write our to-do lists, we fill them up with activities. Like, let's say on my to-do list, you would see something like post 4 things on Facebook, respond to an email, get back with my ex or with my husband, ex-clients, get back with my ex-clients and see if they need help, right? Follow up. Or, I don't know, right? Get dinner ready, okay? And all of these are great, except for they are the motions. It's a to-do list of the motions. If I had it done differently, then I would probably have looked at it a little bit different. Let's say instead of the activity of post the X amount of posts on Facebook, the accomplishment is being visible and being active on Facebook instead of follow up with my old clients. The accomplishment is build relationships and be involved in what's going on in their lives and be present in their lives. Okay, does it make sense? So accomplishment and activity are 2 different things. So when you are writing your to-do list, focus on your accomplishments, focus on what you want to achieve, your goal, and then you can break it up into activities, into steps that you're going to have to take in order for this to happen. So number 1 is do not confuse accomplishment with activity. Number 2 is be selective. I know for sure that if you try to finish or to do absolutely every single thing that's on your list, chances are that you will never get done. It is important to know which things are important and which things are not. It's necessary to know your priorities. It's necessary to know which activities are going to move your needle and which activities are stalling you and make you sit in the same place. So before you jump into your workday, look at your to-do list and choose the things that are going to help you move your needle. Choose the things that are going to make the biggest impact for your business, and just work on that. Okay. So number one was do not confuse accomplishment with activity. And number two is be selective. Now, my tip number three is stop pretending you are Superwoman. I'm talking from my own experience. I used to run a daycare from home where I would get five children under the age of 3, 5 days a week, full time. And what it made me do, it made me having to work 70 hours weeks, because when you have like this group of little children at your home, you have to keep on them all the time. You have to be on top of it all the time. And so it is hard to find time to get something else done. Pretty much impossible. So everything else needs to be done afterwards, including lesson planning, meal prep, like everything else. And so you end up working like 60, 70 hours a week. And even though it was worth for me at that point, it also had brought several things into my life that I really was not ready for. I was burnt out. I was stressed out. Um, I also felt isolated because I did not have time to meet with my friends. I did not have time to do things I enjoyed. And, 3 years in, thanks goodness, my husband just told me that, hey, we need to figure something else out because you're not doing well here. Even though you have, like, I had a waiting list on my business and I was looking into raising my prices and, like growing a little bit, it was not making me happy. So, things that I had learned from that is that I'm not Superwoman and I need self care. I need more than 6 hours of sleep a night. Um, I need me time. I need to get out and do things that I enjoy. And right now, I'm running my second business when I actually get to do all of these things. And I am homeschooling my kids. And I still get to spend time with my husband. And guess what? I'm running a business. And I must tell you, I do not work 60 hours weeks. I work about 30 hours a week. I have to be very flexible. I have to be selective. I do not confuse accomplishment with activity. And I am not Superwoman. So you are not Superwoman. Stop pretending you are. Okay. So number one is do not confuse accomplishment with activity. Number two is be selective. And number three is stop pretending you are Superwoman, because you're not. And then number four is it's a really good one if you're into productivity things. So anyway, number four is have an activity log. Why is this useful and how would that help you? This is useful um, because you need to know where your time goes. Just like if you when you want to build your budget and you need to know where your money goes, right? Like you cannot just say, oh, I'm just going to do this, right? I'm just going to go out and buy 5 more cars and get myself a ticket to Brazil and, whatever. If you don't have money on your bank account and your credit card's out or something, like, it's not a good idea to do all those things, right? Same thing with time, except for time is one of those things that you cannot make more of, but you can take the best out of it. And to do so, it helps to have an activity log where you just kind of follow all your activities during the day. It helps to maybe have a weekly calendar where you can write down, like, I spent this many hours on my email. I spent this much time doing my Facebook activities. I spent this much time writing the blog. It took me 30 minutes to fold and put away laundry, and it took me 3 minutes to unload the dishwasher. And then you're like, oh my gosh, it takes me just 3 minutes to unload the dishwasher. It's like, it's fast and I can do it anytime, so I don't need to stress out about it. But then you can see that you spent a lot more time that you thought you would be spending on social media or other distractions. So having an activity log helps you see where your time falls through. Okay, so number one is do not confuse accomplishment with activity. Number two is be selective. Number three, stop pretending you are Superwoman. And number four is have an activity log. Now, if you would like to get all my tips, well, they're not all the tips, but I have created a guide that I can send your way straight into your mailbox if you would like it. You need to go to bit.ly, bit.ly /18, number 18, 18, productivity tips. So again, it's going to be bit.ly /18 productivity tips. And thank you for watching. I hope to see you again, and have a great day. And if you have questions, make sure you tag me and you ask them, and I will be happy to help you in the very best way I only can. Okay. Have a great day. Bye.